Hello and welcome to all who are tuning in with us today for the Lumbini versus St. Anthony rugby encounter here at ThePapare grounds. Conditions underfoot seem to be ideal today as the sun has come out finally in Kandy here. A slight mix of light rain clouds also seem to be improving the atmosphere as well. Today the weather is cloudy with 30 degrees of Celsius and 14 kilometers of wind speed to the southwest direction. Grounds is looking most favorable indeed for a good game of rugby. Here we see the Lumbini forwards getting ready with their line-out ploys, as well as the backs in the background of the shot, undergoing some training before the match. Shot of the spectators, including a few schoolboys from both teams, here to support their alma maters. Now we see the St. Anthony's coaches giving the ball. As well as the St. Anthony's forwards, quite a bulky lot. There have got a lot of good runners are available here, capable of thrashing through defense. So far in the fourth week of the fixtures of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026, Ananda College 32-34 against St. Peter's College, Colombo. St. Joseph's College 10 points to 23 against Wesley College. Mahanama College 28 points to 20 against Prince of Wales College. Sri Sumangala College 12-40 against Isipatana College. DS Senanayaka College 10-41 against Trinity College. Zahira College 26-35 against St. Thomas College. St. Anthony's College today against Lumbini College, which is where we are. Kingswood College will be taking on Royal College at Trinity College grounds, and as well as Science College, who will be taking on Thurston today at the Science College grounds.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence. Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh.
Oh, I'm a couple of 10 of the second go.
Black Night Go. Pocket perfume. You take it a go, ekak.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසිකූල්. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
එතකොට මහත්යාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Let's KFC.
Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
For passion, a competitive spirit. It's for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right, real energy.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
අව්ව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසි කූල්.
A very good evening. We are back after the commercial break. So Rishan, it's a hot sunny day.
Indeed it is, Shabi. I'm sure the boys are indeed quite grateful for pleasant playing conditions today.
Talking about the two teams, I think St. Anthony's have found their momentum in the last week game that was against the Dons. It was nearly a nail biter, but they managed to keep up their tempo and get that first win of the season. Whereas Lumbini is yet to make their statement in this A division top 18 games. So basically they will be definitely looking to up their game and find a victory against the Antonians.
All guns blazing to make a statement against Anthony's to be
Having a look at the points table, the Group 1A, that is where the match is today. So, Trinity College and Isipatana leading comfortably, both teams unbeaten, and we will have a cracker next week against these two teams to decide who goes on top. While the plate segment is quite sealed for Sri Sumangala with 12 points with 2 victories, and St. Anthony's will want to be in that segment as well, making sure that they walk out with a victory, whereas DS Senanayaka haven't found their victory in this group and they nearly missed it last week, whereas Lumbini haven't found their first point as they come into the top tier. And then the second group in segment A, St. Peter's with 4 out of 4, I would say, and Wesley College nearly 4 out of 4, yet with a less bonus point they are sitting second, qualified for the cup segment, whereas St. Joseph's and Ananda College, what a match it was yesterday for Ananda, Rejan. If you have got a chance to see against St. Peter's, I think they have found their mojo and they are in that plate segment in this group, whereas Prince of Wales found their first win, and Mahanama College as well this week. I think it was an error where Mahanama had won and Prince of Wales is yet to win their first game. So on the third group of a segment, St. Thomas's leading with 3 victories after their first defeat against Thurston in the season opener, whereas Zahira College had a famous victory against Royal College and was disappointed yesterday at Maradana, sitting second in the cup segment, and Royal College still having hopes will be playing a few kilometers away from Nithaval at Pallekelle against Kingswood College in their 4th week game, whereas Thurston College had their famous victory against St. Thomas's in their game opener, and Kingswood is yet to find their victory, whereas St. Science College almost had their victory at Mount Lavinia a few weeks ago against Zahira College, but they will want to make sure they walk into the bowl segment with a victory in right front of them.
Top point scorers for the season, we have Ammar Faiza sitting comfortably with 40 points above Ashara Madugasge at 34 points, Ashok Krishan at 34 points, Mayanka Dayas at 30 points, and Nimanta Sadeep at 28 points. Top try scorers include Ashara Madugaspe at 6 tries by himself, Netsan Mantusha at 5 tries, Dima Tambepitia from Trinity College Kandy with 4 tries to his name, Prarthana Rodrigo with 4 tries, and Shifan Imtikab with 3 tries, both from identical colleges.
The Rugby League had spiced up. And before we go into live action, let's go for a short commercial break, and we'll be bringing live actions from Nithavan.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
අව්ව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
හඳුන්වාදන Keys Crest Ultimate Crispy Chicken Experience එක. Crunchy කටගැස්මකට Crispy Chicken Thai, Spicy Vibe එකට Spicy Crispy Chicken Strip, Share කරන් කන්න Crispy Chicken Popcorn, රස ඩබල් කරන barbecue sauce සමග Keys Crest Ultimate Crispy Chicken Experience එක.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
කිචන් එක අබාන්ස් කරන්නේ දැන් වයිෆුත් හැපි එකේ ඉන්නේ වයිෆ් හැපි කරන්න කිචන් එක අබාන්ස් කරන්න
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes to fresh.
Saratama enjoy karana party ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume youth එකට go එකක්.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
අව්ව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසිකූල්. අව්වත් එක්ක ඇතිවන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Built for every season. Customizable. Lightweight. Made to last beautifully. Alumex Fencing System. Sri Lanka's #1 and the most trusted aluminium brand.
Welcome back to the Sri Lanka's #1 sports network, the Papare, bringing you live actions from Nithavala. We are about to witness the game against St. Anthony's College versus Lumbini, fighting for their pride here. And looking at the team cards, Lumbini is happy to have their starting players back, especially the number 8 Tisun. And it will be Hooker, Daham, Hasarel, Damidu, Kalmika, Pawan, Abiru, Kavishka, and Tisun, the deputy skipper, who will be leading in the forwards, while the number 9 will be Imasha, and then RK Johan acting as the fly half, Sachintana Iduvara and Nadun Aloka will be the wingers, while and Lakshan will be the centers, and the fullback will be Sashan, who was the fly half, been moved to the critical number 15 position. And looking at the Antonian team card, Shavin, Situm, Dinuka, Muhammad Ubaid, and Chandira Galapitage, along with Chandiru will be the top 5, and then the number 8 will be the deputy skipper RK Sampat, whereas the opening fly half will be playing as the scrum half. That's an interesting change to watch. And the little Raveshka Gunawardana will be the fly half in the starting lineup, along with the wingers Rasindu Bandara, and then the try scorer of the previous match, Johan Gunawardana, will be the wingers, while the skipper Vimukti and Habit will be the centers, and Dehan will continue to be the fullback.
I believe it is Ravin Alexander who will be refereeing this match, accompanied by his 2 linemen.
So both teams had lined up for the respective college anthems, and in few minutes we will have an action-packed game up here in Nithavala. I think, Reshan, both teams will be looking for that bonus point in this match with 4 Amana bag tries each.
Most definitely side, especially Lumbini, who have absolutely nothing to lose. They must find their footing in this league. This year, so far, they have been faced with less than optimal luck, and today might be their turning point.
And especially the Eagles have opted for some tactical changes, whereas their center is playing as the wing 3, Rasindu Bandara. That beautiful interception that he had in the last match, which almost sealed the game for them, because they won by a try against the Sinanak College. So Coach Salia is looking to try out some different combinations in this match, and definitely having the second round in his mind, and he will want to have that players being tested in different positions before they go up to that heated matches. As we speak, Rajan, we have two more matches that's been played today. So that is Kingswood College versus Royal College. It's been played at Pallekelle, few kilometers away from Nithaval, I would say. And then we have another exciting match, that is Science College versus Thurston College, played at Mount Lavinia. And Thurston having a win in their basket. I think they will want to go confidently with 2 and seal their place in the plate segment, while Science College will definitely put all what they got to get that first victory. The respective principals of both schools, along with the guest of honors, congratulating the players, and we're all set to kick off in another 5 minutes time. That's the match officials for you. With the whistle, Ravin Alexander, and then the ARs will be Gihan Yatawara and Nipuna Amaratunga. So both teams taking their side. Lumbini with the kickoff, and the Eagles will be at the receiving end, playing from the pavilion, the clubhouse end, towards the scoreboard end. So they will be playing with the wind, Rishan. So they will be trying to play a territorial game early half and make sure that they play the most of the game in the Lumbini's red zone.
The ball has been brought into the field, and it appears that play will begin momentarily.
So all set. Lumbini College with the ball, and Ravin Alexander doing his final checks.
Blue captain.
Sure.
Ready.
Everybody is ready.
All behind the ball.
And here we go.
Okay, let's play.
St. Anthony's College versus Lumbini College, week 4 encounter.
Here at
Kicked
Nithavala
off.
Stadium.
Early unforced error for the Antonians, and for Lumbini, that's what Doctor ordered. They got the ball back, and I'm pretty sure the Antonians will be to be blamed for dropping that sitter.
The Antonians will certainly have to apply severe pressure to the Lumbini side to assert their dominance in this game.
Steady comes, boys. Crouch!
And that's exactly, Rishan, I think that's a
Fine.
exact place where Lumbini would want to start their first set piece, and having their number 8, who's a brilliant ball carrier, who can hurt that defense, but well brought down.
Ball goes into play, support looks a little
First man.
Turnover successful, it seems, but there was a holding on to the ball call.
That was a brilliant counter by the Antonians, and they were successful juggling that ball legally. And now the Hum with the ball to find territory to get out of their 22. It's a good clearance, finds 10 yards, and they get the line out in their own 10-meter mark.
Your mark. And your mark.
I think Lumbini had a great chance to put some early points in the board.
It appears both sides are going for a 5-man line out.
Quick.
Situm with the ball.
Collected nicely by St. Anthony's College, and it's worked to the line.
Sending it out wide, testing the edge defense, and that's a good breakthrough. The Hum, a last-minute ankle tackle brings him down. Ravishka sending it to the...
Coming back towards the short side.
Rock form.
Ball being turned over.
Turnover is successful.
It's going off the field.
Illegally, says the referee. So Antonians are with the ball again, and they have options. Decision time, Rashan. So they decide to find touch. Not a great touch finder, I would say, collected by the Lumbini wing 3/4, sends it out. No risks being taken. They clear the ball out and will be going for a Rexona line out just outside the 22-meter line. And Antonians have a great attacking chance right here. Having another replay, that's where
Get back,
that's
10
after how the ball was turned over, but the referee was not quite happy with it.
St. Anthony's may go for a maul option here. Not much ground to clear. Their forwards are confident so far in the league.
That's a bit overthrown, but safely collected by the Antonian sweeper, sending it out a short pass, building faces. Ball pops out, and again
illegal, says the ref. Taken quickly by St. Anthony's. Intercepted beautifully by the Lumbini's player. He's gaining, and he's through. He scores for his school the first try of this match.
That's the first Amana back try for Lumbini, and what a game of awareness by the Lumbini player. He makes no mistakes, collects it, and runs the distance to put first point on the board for Lumbini College, and
scores swiftly within 4 minutes of the match.
What a try by the Lumbini player, and the try scorer is Sachin Induvara, who's playing as the fly half today, and cleanly collected, no one to stop him, and good pace, and he made sure he touches down for his school. So now for the first gold conversion, the try scorer himself is waiting to add that 2 points, and finds the distance and the direction as well. So that's the first goal conversion for Lumbini. So 7-0, Lumbini College leading in early minutes.
Certainly this will be quite a confidence booster for the Lumbini side, who are yet to find their footing in this league. They will now go to the receiving end and try to attack from there.
Having another look at that interception. I think something for him to remember from this league, and that's the opening statement by the Lumbini College players. A good high-hanging kick.
Just 10 meters.
No advantage, it's not 10 meters. Touched by blue. What do you want? Come.
Not 10 meters, so referee brings back play to the center. I think Antonians are not having the best day of their season, I would say, because everything that has been gifted unforced errors, those interceptions, and then the early knock-on, and these clinical mistakes that they've been doing, and Lumbini made sure that they punished them at least in that interception trap. So we are here for a Kawani scrum. The deputy skipper taking the ball, sending it out, testing
Send it out wide. He's on the, and the flag goes up to show that he's out of bounds.
Yeah, Mark.
So that's the third Rexona line out. Situm with the ball, and we'll have to wait for that counter, sending it quick.
Well tackled by the small 22 Adorn jersey.
Brilliant turnover, right on the ball. And a good counter by the Antonians as well. Not releasing, says the referee. Antonians with the ball, and they will have to make a decision and ensure that they strike their counter from here. That's a good
touch finder from the Antonian player. Gained a good 15 plus meters for his team.
That's the replay. Initially well collected by the Lumbini player, but not clinical, so it pops out again, and then there was the Antonian player who was right on top of that ball and got the reward. So we are here again for the fourth Rexona line out. Situm with the ball again, and Antonians have not been clinical when it comes to set pieces so far, and they have not managed to convert those into opportunities. A good ball collected by Ubaid, building that maul, Rashan, that you predicted earlier, and that has found some good momentum. Sticking to the basics, putting all what they've got, and it's still moving. Lumbini not finding a way to stop that.
Still holding on, still no one has broken out. The ball is ready to be used, yet the ball is still moving.
That's finding some good momentum, and that's almost the touch line. Advantage, says the referee. And I would say it was a good defense at the last minute, and Lumbini made it unplayable, but yet there was an advantage coming the Antonians' way, so they were lucky to have the ball just 5 meters away from that whitewash.
Make it quick.
Seems they will go for the quick tap now. They have their big number 8 on the right hand side.
That was a well marked tackle, and they knew exactly whom to defend. Two men taking that ongoing runner. That is Dinukajaya Sundara, the heavy ball carrier for the Antonians. They decided to go short. A good pick and go by RK Sampath.
Pick and go is still going.
Now release it.
And the forwards have collected themselves.
Stay back, stay back.
Still gaining ground.
No hands,
Strong
no
work
hands,
by
not
the Antonian forwards.
Held up, says the referee, and what a defense by the Lumbini defenders. They made sure they follow the ball, and even on that whitewash, they assured that the ball doesn't touch the ground, and Antonians have been pushed back, and definitely that pressure will be building, and they will want to cross that whitewash to make their first score and to get their Amana back try.
Behind the ball.
But I would say so far Lumbini has been the better side when it comes to attack, and just now they proved that they can defend well as well.
We'll go for the drop out. Bounces into the hands of the Antonian player.
Rasandu Bandara brought down. The rock has been set. It's a slow ball. Situm sending it out. A short ball being well collected, but
advantage.
Ball squeezes out.
So first knock on.
Still Antonian ball, says the referee.
I think that was great defense by Lumbini. They were almost on the ball, but it just was not clean enough. He couldn't hold on to that. The opportunity here, we are looking at the replay. Okay, Sampath giving a short pass and then isolated. The defender was right on top.
Crouch! Bind.
Another attacking Khawani scrum for the Antonians. Binner to feed in.
Referee is giving a small talk to the boys.
Crouch.
Now we set again.
Bind.
Seems that the number 8 is ready to break.
Steady.
His right hand is waiting for the ball, is the number 8.
That's
lovely handoff, but is brought down swiftly.
That's a good rush defense by Lumbini, but that opens up
available.
the backfield of the Lumbini territory. Antonians have decided to use their forwards and gain territory with that short pick and goes.
Stay back, stay back, stay back.
Akesh Sampath, a good fend off.
Still going is Akesh Sampath.
Stay back, stay back.
Taken quickly by the number 1 player.
Advantage, line
Sunandan
offside.
is putting severe pressure on the Lumbini side at the moment. Steadily gaining ground.
Offside advantage with the Antonians. They still decide to stick with their pick and goes. Forwards rushing into that set piece.
It appears as though one of the Lumbini players has suffered an injury.
After that game against DS, Antonians doesn't seem very much in form right now, probably because of that early 10 minutes dominance by Lumbini College, and here is the replay of that quick pick and go by the big number 1 Shavin of the Antonians. That's where the offside advantage came. So Rishan, I think the early prediction of a great game by Lumbini is right away.
Indeed, Shabit, it is made quite evident. It appears that the Lumbini boys of safe nature and can continue play.
Boys,
I think it's all about the mindset, and Lumbini have it all today. And
offside.
it's the mental game where how you handle pressure and the decisions that been taken in those situations will give you the match. And it's gonna be a close game, I would say, the way they have been playing all this time. And the Antonians haven't found their X factor today with the new combinations that they have. Especially a young team playing against the Dons, and the coach opting to have some new combinations that he wants to try.
Crouch!
So far, Antonians have created that opportunity, but was not successful enough to convert it to points.
Yet again, the number 8 of the Antonian side is ready for it. He goes lovely handoff, and he's with a big hit. He's almost over the line, stopped just short.
That was good distance gained by Akesh Sampath. Clinical number 8 break.
Advantage again. Polite offside.
And Antonians have the advantage. I think they should try sending it out wide to the left corner and exploit that opportunity.
No, one shot.
Still shots, say the referee, inches away from the whitewash for the Amana Bank try. The Antonians still fighting. Great defense by the Lumbini players, and that's the first Amana Bank try for the Antonians. So it's 7 points to 5. Lumbini College leading, and a goal conversion yet to come.
Big confidence booster for the boys here. That will no doubt help in the rest of their game in order for them to assert dominance.
So Rashan, it's the big ball carry of the Antonians. Dinuko Jayasundar scoring that opening try with that well-built faces. I think the Antonians did so. Having another replay. This was the moment where they crossed that whitewash, and it was coming a long time ago, but unfortunately they couldn't capitalize the earlier opportunities into points, and the credit should go to the Lumbini defenders as well. They made it hard for the Antonians, and we have a difficult angle for Daham to take that goal conversion, but this will matter definitely to bring that game back to even. That's a good kick by Daham, and he makes no mistake. So it's 7-all, and that will be definitely a confident booster for him as well. And
dead straight to the uprights. Looks like this boy is quite skilled in what he does. No doubt, thoroughly practiced. And here we go for the restart.
So we are here for the restart. Lumbini College with that high-hanging kick.
So first knock forward.
Knock forward, says the referee, and it was an accidental offside. Deciding to go for that 3 points. I think that's the smartest decision to extend that lead and have that momentum on their side. So brilliant decision making by the Lumbini players while they play against the wind. I think that was a kickable, confident distance for the Lumbini number 14, Sachinta, the try scorer as well for them. I think it has been a Sachintana show today with the try conversion and now the penalty to come. I hope I don't jinx it.
Taking his time. Here goes the kick. And the kick is good, says the ARs.
So Lumbini College with the lead again. And the Antonians are to restart. And will definitely want to counter with another try because they want to be in the game and they would have pre-planned to go out with a bonus point.
Collected swiftly and it looks like he's going for a touch kick. Charged down by the St. Anthony's player. Collected swiftly. And it's in the play.
It's a maul now.
Boy is being held up by the Lumbini players. They need to get him down. Pick and go is the call. To give time for the backs to sort out themselves. Now it's sent to the line. Still going is the number 12 of St. Anthony's College.
Advantage over.
Brought down finally by the Lumbini side.
That's Binaru sending it to the fly half. A good rush defense. That's a quick ball taken by the big number 5 of the Antonians, Dinako Jasundara, the previous try scorer. And Antonians are in the red zone. That's legal, says the referee. Gaining meters, the Antonians trying to counter immediately. And they are sticking to what has worked. The quick pick and goes and gaining meters.
No, one shot.
Still no stop, just inches short of the line.
No, one shot.
Almost but not yet, says the referee. Still no. Trying hard are the Antonians to get their second score in. Lumbini's small defenses are indeed doing a great deal of work to stop the St. Anthony's side from rushing over.
That's the second Namana Bank try for the Antonians. So they immediately counter with a try, and that is Shevin, I would say, the try scorer for the Antonians. So both the tries coming through the forwards, and that's what has been working for them so far. A gold conversion to come. Antonians have taken the lead 12 points to 10. It's great structured play by the Antonians today. They have always stick to their forwards when they enter the red zone. So that is something the Lumbini players have to watch for. They need to work on their forwards defense and that pick and go defense that they need to work on, because both the set pieces, the maul and also when it comes to the pick and goes, Antonians have been successful so far in this game. And Daham again with that goal conversion. This time towards the left.
1 minute water break.
Paul, I think he missed it. He makes sure that he puts the difficult ones, and this was comparatively not that difficult, but he was unfortunate. This is a replay of that try. Lumbini doing all right. They had the great defense in place. They were pushing them back, but a bit too heavy this time.
Intense play coming from both sides. It seems it's quite an evenly matched game today here at Nithawala. In-game discussions within each team before the restart.
I think this turns out to be exciting than what we expected, Rashan, I would say. And both teams putting all they've got, and that early interception by the Lumbini player spicing up the game. And I think they want to keep that momentum up and make sure they play the game within a reachable distance, Lumbini College and as St. Anthony's too. So any team who is leading will want to extend it, while the other team will definitely want to keep it within reachable distance, that is 5 or less to be precise. We saw Ananda College losing out the match against St. Peter's with just 2 points. So every point matters, and we could see if Daham's conversion that he missed will come back to play in the latter part. So we are again with the restart, and that is Sachin Indwara with the ball.
Beautifully stolen by the Lumbini side. Quick to rush to the ruck. And the ball is sent out to the big forward who steps inside. Taken down.
That was the deputy skipper who was the favorite ball carrier. And here, unfortunate, the ball goes out of field and a quick pass, but not right where he would have intended to, and it was early knock-on, says the referee. That was untidy. Recovered well, but again, it was not the best of the passes. So talking about the Lumbini deputy skipper, the number 8, Tisun, I think he has been the ball carrier for Lumbini all throughout this season, and Antonians would have definitely marked him. And so far we had been seeing Sachintana stepping up and getting those points for Lumbini College. Sending it from the Kawani scrum. Another inside ball, brilliant sidestep. Avoids the defender, gains few meters and set up. Sending it to Akash Sampath, Binaru. Gaining meters, takes down 3 players. A quick ball. Daham. Another ruck. That rush defense working in favor so far. They have managed to keep them away from the gain line.
Brought down swiftly, yet there seems to be no support for the St. Anthony's players. Clearly support is missing here from St. Anthony's. The ball is saved.
No hands, you're off the feet.
Still no support. Lumbini is doing everything in their power. Unfortunately, St. Anthony's gets back the ball.
I think a good decision by Binaru to take that quick ball and explore the blind, but that pass was wild and it was a no man's pass. If it was been properly targeted, that would have been a beautiful Amana back try for the Antonians. Now again they have with the ball a good touch finder, gains meters, gets almost close to the 22 meter line of Lumbini College, and that's the replay from the recovery. Referee was not happy. He says the player was on the ground.
10 back, 10 back.
He was rather touching the ground, so legally you can't jackal that ball when you don't balance your own body weight. Sidhum with the ball for a Rexona line out.
Yet again it's sent over. Charged down by the St. Anthony's player. And possession is kept by Lumbini side so far. Anthony is now in possession and they are taking over pick and goes. Setting up their backs while the pick and goes are going strong. Still going are the St. Anthony's players.
Roll away, Green.
Sent out to the line.
That's the skipper Vimukti to the wing 3/4 Johan Gunawardena, who's a speedster, but he was well brought down. Well defended by the Lumbini players. Charging rush defense. A short ball sent out. Binaru.
Taken well, the St. Anthony's player gives it free to the... and it's taken out to line.
Cool.
That is Resundu Bandara trying to run through that short line that he had. Here's the replay. Well brought down. A quick ball from here. Taking a man and then giving that quick pop pass. He almost had a feet of width to run, but he was quite unfortunate. Running onto the defender. Antonians keeping a tight line.
Setting up for a kick from the back. Bit of a high hanging kick. Taken very well, and it's an illegal tackle, it seems.
Dear oh dear. That's not safe. That's not safe. And the player was taken down in the air. And referee wants to have a word and
verify with the ARs the situation. From our perspective, it was quite clearly a illegal tackle. Hand was in the air. It appears that the head of the boy has been injured slightly.
If you can have a replay of that. I hope it's not fatal, but that was obviously a tackle that he could have avoided. That's the charging player. He had his eyes, and then definitely he took him down on the air. That is unavoidable. I would say that could have been avoidable.
So the clear punching is there. So number 6, number 7.
I hope he's back on his feet.
Number 6 and number 7.
Referee having a word with the skipper.
Clearly, so it's first thing, tackle in the air, right? So it's clearly yellow card. So ඊට පස්සේ, so after that, ගහන්න කරන්න it's not allowed. So now in another back in the පුළන් එළිය. So first.
It's been given a yellow card, sent to the sin bin. Fair enough, that was from our perspective completely avoidable. He knew the man was in the air. But then again, during the rush of play, many things happen that are out of our control.
Second one punch in.
The hum with the ball. Finds good distance. Goes into the red zone. Halfway into the 22-meter line. And Rashan, any guesses?
Seems to me that the most favorable option here from St. Anthony's would be an 8-man maul. However, they do seem to favor the 5-man lineouts. This time going with 6.
Sidhum throwing in Ubaid collecting well, and they have that maul. Not sucked legally, says the referee. Binaru giving a short pass to the skipper Vimukti.
So no advantage, you are in reverse side, going back for the penalty.
Referee goes back to that advantage, the incident. And we see a couple of players on the ground. Not the best of the sights that anyone would want to see. End of the day, these are players, these are school kids who have a long way to go. And we wish and pray that it all turns out to be safe and we have some good rugby with some safe play. Graham clears it out 5 meters away from the whitewash for the Antonians in an attacking Rexona line out. That's the replay. Not sucked legally, says the referee.
That's it. Okay.
Seems that the St. Anthony's side will yet again go for a maul, as they have proven to be quite dominant in that matter.
Maul.
And indeed they are. The ball has not been sent to the left, and it's,
the touchdown for the third Amana Bank try on the left corner, as predicted, with that dominant maul.
St. Anthony's really getting into the groove now. 17-10 with the goal conversion yet to be taken.
That was the right hit prop, Alan Fraser.
The number 15 jersey wearer, Daham, will be taking the kick once more. No favors done for him in terms of making the kick any easier. Quite a tough angle for him.
Only 10 seconds you have.
So far he has been successful.
5.
That's a brilliant goal conversion by Daham. I think, Rashan, I would say he's converting all the difficult angles, and it has been actually a gold standard kick, I would say, from that left corner. A classical try with a classical conversion for the Antonians. And here's a replay of that Amana Bank try.
At the 29-minute mark now, going for the restart. Collected cleanly by the St. Anthony's side. They look for a touch. It appears to be good so far.
Another external line out for Lumbini College, right in the Antonian half, and another chance for them to counter and get back into the game. And it has not been quite far. It's just a 9-point game so far, and if it make a comeback, but it all matters from this. How they build and how they create that try. Not straight, strays the ref found back here to
back to the 15-meter line and take the jump. However, it was crooked.
Balancing the scrum. Hence we have a player out in the sin bin.
Crouch!
Lumbini flankers will be fundamental in this scrum. Number 8 at the back is looking.
Momentum right now.
No hands, no hands!
Lumbini forwards as well seem to have some lovely footwork. Tackler not rolling away is the call. Lumbini have been awarded the ball.
So these decide to go for 3 points.
Turn away, Kahari, but first offense not roll away.
I think that's a bit of a 50-50 call for me personally, Rashan, because having that momentum and them being 9 points behind the Antonians, with probably 3 minutes to go, they should have opted for that touch and probably built an opportunity for that Amana Bank try. But here, Sachin Induwara again. He has been successful so far. He has the distance and he misses it. Antonians opting to run from the in-goal area. Well defended.
No, still in.
Quick ball to the outer forward side as the St. Anthony's side readies themselves. No support, it seems, on the outside. Ball is offloaded and it's on this edge here. Dropper was successful. Ball is still in play and it was taken as a knock on.
Very unfortunate. He wanted to get that tactical kick over that defender and use his space for another Amana Bank try, but he was quite unfortunate. And half-time says the referee. So we had an exciting first half so far. 19 points to 10. Antonians having the lead. And Rashan, I'm pretty sure there's a lot left in the second half. That's the half-time scorecard. 19 points to 10. St. Anthony's having a comfortable lead, and we will go for a short commercial break and bring you live action from Nithavela.
අබාන්ස් ෆ්‍රිජ් කියන්නේ අබාන්ස් ෆ්‍රිජ් කියන්නේ පවුලට හරිම ෆ්‍රිජ් එකක් අබාන්ස් ෆැමිලි එකට හරියන අපේ රටේ ෆ්‍රිජ් එක.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
For passion, a competitive spirit is for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right. Real energy.
එතකොට මහත්තයාට උනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
Perfectly. ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇලුමිනියම්. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
මාස 24ක් දක්වා ගෙවීමේ පහසුකම් සමගින් මාසික වාරකයේ රුපියල් 4999යි. අබාන්ස් ජාතියේ පරිගණක සැපයුම්කරු.
එයාව හැල්ල බලන්න ක්ලාස් එකට go.
Black Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට go එකක්.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Let's KFC.
Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Perfectly ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇලුමිනියම්. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇලුමිනියම්. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
Roll it up.
Welcome back to the action here at Nitawala Stadium. It appears a few rain clouds have moved over the field. As long as the heavens don't open. Here we are given a showcase of a few of the highlights from the previous half. Lumbini's beautiful interception and run. Good 80-meter try. Both kickers have been quite successful in their work so far during the game.
Yeah, Rashan. So that's the driving maul, which swiftly crossed the whitewash for an Amana Bank try, and the Ham with that clinical conversion, adding 2 points to their scorecard. So it's 19 points to 10, and Antonians in the lead. And we are here to kickstart the second half of this game with
Okay.
here we go, deep kick into the Lumbini territory. Opting to go for that clearance. Not collected cleanly. Opting to run from their half. A short ball. A well-marked tackle by the Lumbini player. Setting up the ruck. Binaru. RK Johan seems to be having an injury, and referee straight away wants to go and check that stopping play. That was the tackler, if I'm not mistaken. And as what we see, it seems to be a head injury. So far, Lumbini have been promising, and that's the tackle that we were talking about. A good marked tackle by the Lumbini number 13, Johan. And by the looks, seems like he has hit his head on the attacking player's knee.
Hopefully the boy will recover in time to play the match, and he's seems to be standing strong. Doctors will undergo the necessary tests on him. Quite a contribution from this number 13 player, RK Johan, for the Lumbini side. Hopefully he will be able to continue play.
From the Antonian camp, I think Binaru being their starting fly half, coming into that number 9 position after that unfortunate injury in the last match for Sean Emmanuel, the Swiss Tech player of the match against DS Senanayaka College. Binaru will have a lot to fill in, and a long season. So we are here for the Kawani scrum.
Number 8 of St. Anthony's side yet again looks ready to break from the short side. He's still going. Support is there for him. Ball should be sent out quickly. Good pressure from both sides. Bit of a break there. Still going is the number 5 from St. Anthony's.
That is the heavy ball carrier Dinuku Jayasundara. Releases the referee. A quick ball by Binaru.
Bit of a hospital pass there, but is knocked on eventually by the St. Anthony's side. Lumbini take possession.
Not the best of the passes, I would say, but there was a brilliant opportunity for the Antonians to attack in the early minutes of the second half. So we are here for another scrum. Lumbini this time with the attack.
Crouch!
Doesn't appear to be any plan to kick from this scrum. St. Anthony's flankers will have to apply pressure.
That's a tactical kick. Well watched into that gap. Johan Gunawardena. stops and run.
You're going sideways.
Coming from the side, says the referee.
coming sideways.
Ball one back.
Okay, 10.
Taken
Okay,
quickly
now.
by the Lumbini player. Still going, is he? Support, desperate need of support.
A good Jackal and Antonians win the ball in their red zone. Opting to build some faces and set up for that kick.
You're set.
Taken into the 22,
Taken in.
the hand. With a good flat. Kick goes deep and bounces in favor. Gains more yards and brings play back into the Lumbini red zone. A brilliant run by the Lumbini player. Another breakthrough, gaining the cross line. Opting to go blind. Trying to fend off. Well brought down by the Antonians defender.
Ball must be taken quickly. St. Anthony's is applying quite a lot of pressure.
No, you're out of it.
Absolutely, Rishan. I think they are
Get back, number 8.
not making it easy for the Lumbini players. That's Tisun, the big number 8.
St. Anthony's players pounce on that ball, Shabit, yet it's brought back to the scene of the incident.
Offside. Come here, boys.
Bit of a disruption caused there.
It will be a last one. Hurry. Ball at the move karna back, right? Okay, get back.
Then offside.
Wait.
So with that unnecessary infringement,
Get back,
Lumbini will be gaining more
Get back.
territory
Hurry,
and
get back.
will be walking 10 meters into the Antonian half.
For not
These
10.
are unnecessary giveaways by the Antonians. I think they need to keep their heads calm, cool and play the game. Sachin the Induvara with the ball for another touch finder. Goes well, goes deep and finds a brilliant touch for the...
It's a lovely touch kick from the number 14 Lumbini player. Referee calls timeout.
Hey. Kya kar?
Here's a look on what happened
Calm, okay.
previously.
Hey. Number 6.
Bit of an unnecessary disruption caused there by the Lumbini player.
Number 8, Anthony. Off.
This is a brilliant attacking set piece for Lumbini College.
Hold.
Right
Hold.
near the
Hold.
try line, 5 meters away. And they need to make it clinical. And they will want to opt for a maul and then test the strengths.
Brought down swiftly, Shah, with the St. Anthony's side takedown. Lumbini going for the pick and go option to set up their backs.
Stay back.
Bit of a high body position there from the Lumbini side.
Very well spotted, Krishan. I think that was the mistake which made the Antonians to defend easily and push them back. Still gaining yards. Antonians not letting go easily.
Stay back, 26. Advantage for line offside.
Line offside, says the referee, an advantage. A good platform to send it wide and exploring the tactical kick.
No advantage. It's on the 5. Get back on the line.
Coming back to that previous
offside.
infringement.
Quick tag taken by the number 8 of Lumbini side. St. Anthony's doing everything in their power to stop the Lumbini side from rushing over their try line.
On the line, boys, on the line.
Here again the pick and go option. And try scored, says the referee. That will be a massive confidence booster for the Lumbini side.
That was brilliant awareness and well crafted Amana Bank try for the Lumbini College, and Sachin Induvara with the ball again for another conversion, and we could see a demoralizing sight for the try scorer Tisun Pereira. I think we were talking about him, that he has not come back very well after that injury, and immediately right after he scores the try, I think He's down with the same injury, which will be definitely concerning for the Lumbini camp, but he is a playmaker and he's a great ball carrier for them who had managed to score. And what a goal conversion. Again, I think both the kickers have been successful when it comes to difficult angles. And we have a game here separated by 2 points, 19 points to 17.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
The importance of proper kicking is really coming into play here in this match. Taken well by the Lumbini side. Opts for a touch finder.
Doesn't find much distance, but that was a big relief for them to get out of their red zone. Antonians with another Rexona line out to build an attacking passage. Situm to throw in. Again, Antonians opting for a 5-man line out.
Okay, no contest.
Good decision from St. Anthony's to take from the back. Ball given to the number 8. Goes charging down. Taken quickly by the St. Anthony's side.
Well brought down by the Lumbini player. Well marked. Tackle. A bit of a slow ball. Using the forwards. Finally brings down that ball carrier. Shevin. Vibhukti with the fend off. Good ball to Rasadu Bandara to win 3/4.
Does well to stay within the field lines.
Same player.
Mistake, but it's taken well by the St. Anthony's side. Ball is recovered.
No. Advantage. You are going down.
Many players charging over the ruck. Taken quickly by the number 9, I believe. Trying to spark something out of nothing here.
No advantage.
Brings play back to the previous
so going down.
Infringement.
Hands on the ground.
So Antonians have a decision to make. That is definitely within the kicking distance, but they seems to have a attacking mindset right now. They go for touch while we have a look at this replay. So Rashan, Antonians are here for the tries, and that's clearly evident by the decision that they made. They had a sitting 3 points right in front of them, but yet they want to go for that touch and make use of the maul and the weight advantage they have with their forwards.
Okay, it's a maul.
Quick throw in. Well set up maul.
Lumbini doing all they can to prevent it, but the Anthonians are still charging through. Ball is available at the back, yet the maul is still going.
No, get back,
Steady
get back,
gaining.
6.
Finally brought down.
Ball
Looks like the pick and go option will be taken.
You're set.
No, the number 9 will send it out to the line. Tries to get through, but is brought down by the Lumbini side. Still going on the Anthonians.
Forwards have stepped up and they are clearly in a mission here.
Looks like St. Anthony's are definitely eyeing those bonus points from 4+ tries. Almost to the line.
So the Antonians slowing the game. And that's another Amana Bank try for the Antonians by Dinuka Jayasundara, the Antonian powerhouse who has been promising this season. And that's quite a great counter, extending the lead to 24 points to 17. So a goal conversion to come. The hand.
Rather simple kick compared to the previous ones that this boy has managed to put over the uprights. It will be very important for the outcome of the game.
I think commentators curse. It was unsuccessful, and the scores stay 24 points to 17. St. Anthony's College leading, and they have got their much needed 4 tries bonus point out of it. So now it's all about the victory that they will be eyeing for. This is the replay where Dinuka Jayasundara using all his power to push those Lumbini defenders. Rashan, I believe the forwards have been promising, and that has been working for the Antonians so far, whereas for the Lumbini players, whenever they had the chance and whenever they had a good passage of play, they have managed to cross that whitewash. So both teams need to stick what have been working and try to play that long game for a victory. Well collected, a deep kick, Pinaru. Successfully comes out of that red zone and brings play back to almost the 40-meter mark. Both teams playing safer this time, I would say. Antonians in the first half opted to run from the in-goal area and was not successful, but this time they're playing it safe. A quick line-out ball, sent out wide. The first part, well-marked defense. That's
Good counter-rucking pressure coming from St. Anthony's. Still going is the Lumbini attacker. Ball is made available very well. Pods have been set, ready to take the ball.
You're set.
Defense line speed is good from St. Anthony's.
Ball out, play on.
Taken quickly, a bit of a punt there. Just fallen short. And Lumbini ball is the call from the referee.
I think that tactical kick had worked in favor of the Lumbini players. It was an unforced error, knocked forward. Here's the replay. Quick decision making. That's Resandu Bandara.
Keep 5, keep 5.
That's something that you need to hold on to at this point. So Lumbini have attacking Kawani scrum right in front of the sticks in the red zone.
Steady.
Pressure must be applied by the St. Anthony's flankers to stop any type of... It's sent out. Beautiful short pass to the other Lumbini player. Not releasing the ball is the call by the referee. Lumbini ball yet again in possession, and they take a quick tap. Sent out. Offloaded, but no one gets it. Still going on the Lumbini side.
For not 10 meters.
Pick and goes to give their backs and the rest of the line time to set up.
Ball out.
Antonians hanging on to that ball carrier.
No hands, ruck form.
Not making it easy for the Lumbini players to find their try. Comes back to the initial ruck. The pick and go have worked for the Lumbini players. Not clinical, but they have managed to gain some meters and cross that gain line. That's what all matters.
You're set.
This is where they need to be calm. This is where they need to decide. This is where they need to stick to what has been worked. And brilliant defense by the Antonians, always bringing that ball carrier back to where the previous ruck was.
Not 10 meters. No quick tap.
Sides, no advantage gained. So Lakshan Pereira
on the 3.
Going for that 3 points. Lumbini making sure that they go back with points and not taking that risk of losing possession. So Sachinta, he's one of the players who is putting his hand up for today's Swiss Tech Player of the Match award. While from the Antonian camp, I think Dinuka Jayasundara and Dahan are top contenders, and it all boils down to the rest of the 20 minutes. So here we go. Sachin, 3 points on his shoulders. Makes no mistake. So that's successful, and they have managed to creep through in and keep the game within touching distance.
Indeed, Shabit, another reason to give Sachin the Swiss Tech player of the match. Huge contribution from him for his home team. And we will be going back for the restart.
Raveshka with the restart. Going deep again. Sachin with another clearance kick. Coming out of the 22, bringing play back to the 10-meter mark. Antonians again with another attacking Rexona line out. I think counter here matters, Reshan. This is where I would say the turning point would be, where Antonians walking away from this passage of play with a try will seal the deal for them, whereas the Lumbini players will want to keep it within touching distance and defense. So here's the rolling maul that has worked so far for the Antonians, gaining momentum again. Lumbini players creeping.
Looks like the
through.
St. Anthony's players are a little bit tired, Shabit, but yet again, and he's brought away.
Number 8.
Taken down swiftly. But
Number
Anthony's
8.
ball is
Coming
the
from
call.
side.
The wise decision, I believe, would be to go for the touch finder, and it is the decision that is being taken.
Absolutely, Rashan. I think Lumbini did everything right, but it was not legal for them to come from the sides and take that ball. So Antonians yet again with another opportunity. Another Rexona line out. 10 to 15 meters away from the touch line. And Rashan, would they again up to that rolling maul which has worked so far?
I believe so, Sabit. They have there. And it's no contest, yet it's called
No contest not made it.
crooked throw.
What do you want? Come.
Not straight, says the referee, and Lumbini managed to defend the Antonians. Is this the game? Is this the turning point? Lumbini with another opportunity to get out of their red zone.
Indeed, Shabit flankers
ready.
will have to put pressure on the kicker
Crouch.
of Lumbini's side
Bind.
to stop them from getting out of their red
Set.
zone.
Steady. Stay bound, stay bound.
Open side flanker is watching the ball. And he manages to relieve pressure for his team. Good touch finder there.
Huh?
Gained a good 25 plus meters for his team.
We have come back to the halfway mark, Roshan, and I think brilliant
Numbers can
play by
allowed.
the Lumbini players, and especially Sachin finding that distance and bringing play back. So it's all about the territory. Antonians yet again. This time successful.
Antonium seem quite confident with their maul, and so far it has been going very well. Still holding on. The ball is still in possession. They did well to get it to move to the back of the maul. Good support from the Antonian side.
That maul had gained momentum and breaks loose.
Again offside.
Good rush defense coming in. Antonian sneaking through the defenders. That smart play by the little fly half of the Antonians. That is Jasundara. I think that maul clearly gained yards for them, and this is Alan Fraser again, intercepting those defenders and gaining good yards. This time opting to go wide. Well brought down by the Lumbini defenders this time. And the Eagles are slowing things, settling the nerves. And
You're set.
Going with the reliable pick and go option to relieve the pressure from their backs.
You're set.
Constant effort from the forwards here, and they opt to take it out. Given to the point, yet again brought down.
No, you're off the feet.
Good low tackle from the Lumbini side. Anthony is trying to spark something here.
No advantage.
Small miscalculation from the Anthony side.
Captain.
So I think the
Captain. Yes.
previous play, the play was almost isolated. And Antonians were lucky enough to get that ball through the ruck. And this time referee wants to have a word
So last one number 3 and
with
number 8. So I am starting with the penalty. So yes.
the Lumbini skipper.
හරි ඒක මම බලන්න. But for the collapse scene you want to manage කරන්න එනවා නැත්නම් මට next time whoever කවුද වැටෙන්නේ යාට ඉන්න වෙයි. Right? Okay. Address your team. Go.
So referee is giving his final words on collapsing.
Captain.
By the looks of it, I think Antonians have got another chance. And
both captains.
it's disappointing to say that how they did not capitalize on the chances they've had so far for the last 5 minutes. And those were unforced errors.
ඒක වෙන්න බෑ. හරි. ඒකම balance කරගන්න. Go ahead. කතා කරන්න team එකට.
Good show of sportsmanship, Shavit, between the two skippers of each side. Boys will have a small talk before resuming play.
So penalty.
Crucial moments of the match.
Yeah, penalty.
Just a 4-point aggregate.
Time back on.
The ham with the ball.
Ball collapsing.
He's opting for that touch towards the clubhouse, the famous clubhouse, I would say. And not the best of the kicks for him.
6 man. There's changes, Lumbini.
Some changes for Lumbini College.
22-18 off.
Fresh legs.
सीधे का इधर टाइट. Okay, both out.
Situm with the throw in for another external line out. A good taker test, but cleanly managed by the Antonians. Jumper Ubaid. And this time the maul finds momentum, but not as swift as it was before. Lumbini finding the defensive strategy that they have been looking for all this time. Slowly but steadily the Antonians are building. And touches down for another Amana back try. So extending the lead by 9 points, 29 points to 20. Antonians have managed to cross that whitewash. And it is Situm, the hooker, who touches down this time.
These Anthony's forwards are really making the difference in this game here. Doing everything in their frame of power to support their team and ensure victory.
Here's another look at that maul where Antonians kept going. For a moment I thought Lumbini found their defensive strategy, and that slight move. So the ham again with another difficult angle on the right side. The gold conversion has the distance and the direction. A brilliant gold conversion by the ham. What a day he is having. I would say, Reshan, I think the easy sitters he had been missing today, but the difficult angles, the distance he covered so far, I think it's quite surprising for me.
Mr. Pereira too seems to be quite a prominent contender for the Swiss Tech player of the match this game.
Number 2.
Here's another look at that goal conversion. What a kick. What a kick it was.
Time back on.
Sachinta with the ball for the restart. That's a good deep kick, collected cleanly by Binaru. Side steps, avoids the defender, brought down. Building that
Ball available. You're
rock,
set.
and the defenders are rushing through.
St. Anthony's in danger here as Lumbini applies grueling pressure on them. They're in their red zone.
I think Antonians are unnecessarily slowing down the game, Rashan. So giving that chance for the defending team to sneak through. That's a good offload, good game awareness. Johan Gunawardhan, the speedster of Antonian. Camp is rushing through, but well brought down, even though he gained some meters.
With the tackle.
Knockback, says the referee.
Does well to keep that ball within possession. Lumbini going strong now.
Advantage. The first knock on.
And once more, possession will be given to Lumbini.
First knock on.
So we have another Kawani scrum.
Okay.
Will Lumbini make a comeback with another try? And
Changes.
with 8 minutes to go,
Number 6, blue.
I think they will have to make it quick. Fresh legs coming in for the Antonians. So that is Chandira Galapitake
Okay, ready?
making way for
Crouch.
the newcomer.
Bind. Set. Stay on the tunnel.
Quick ball sent out, and the Lumbini wants to test that edge of the defense. Well brought down.
No. You have to come from the gate.
Tackler not rolling away is the call. Looks like
Outside.
Lumbini might opt for the
Within. Come from the
penalty
gate.
kick or the touch finder. Touch finder it is.
So I think they are now in a different mindset to basically attack and go for that Amana Bank try. With the clock ticking, I think 3 points won't bring them back into the game. So this is a good attacking phase for them from that red zone. Especially the backs have managed to cross the gain line, or I
Lumbini
would say
number
from
3,
the
Anthony's
Lumbini's
number
point
9.
of view, Rashan. So that's something they need to look for and test those edges of the Antonian defense, because sometimes they have not been very clinical when it comes to the drift defense, and especially when they do that rush, and if you manage to get that ball away to that win 3/4, you will have an overlap where you can run through, and they had been brilliant with the side steps so far. So that's something that they need to explore in the last
Time back
6 or
on.
7 minutes of this game. A quick ball sent out. I think they've heard and they are trying to exploit a good loop.
Space on the outside for Lumbini. Brought down swiftly though by the Anthony's defender.
That was brilliant defense by the Antonians. The tackler right on mark, and then the oncoming defender was straight into the ball, and the jackal was successful.
Good previous decision by Lumbini not to take the maul, as the St. Anthony's players are quite dominant in that sense. However, there seem to be just not enough players on the outside to support that boy.
The player was isolated in that occasion, and
Number 11, Lumbini.
perfect timing by the oncoming
Number
defender
11.
of St. Anthony's College.
හරි බැලන්ස් කර මම පටන් ගන්න. කීයද 4යිද? 4 man. ඔයගොල්ලන් බැලන්ස් කර. අබුලන්න.
Lumbini making some hasty changes to the numbers of the line out. Anthony's takes it well. Incredibly confident in their ability to maul from so far out.
Move. All move.
They have done very well to keep the ball at the back. Transferred beautifully. Ball is brought down, but ball is still in possession of St. Anthony's.
I think Antonians wanted to explore that
Multiple warnings. Number 24.
penalty because they were quite
Ball collapsing.
confident that Lumbini was not tactical enough to bring that maul down legally. And
Time
going
back
back
on.
to that previous warning
Penalty
referee
for ball
Alexander had
collapsing.
with the
Multiple
Lumbini
times.
skipper, they played some smart rugby. They wanted to bring that penalty in and make sure that they have that extra player advantage as well. The hum finding distance. Gaining 10 meters, I would say. Not the best of the kicks, but still better than nothing.
It's a
Rashan.
mark. It's a mark.
And by the looks of it, Antonians will want to explore the maul again.
Okay, good.
And try to capitalize on their weight advantage, but this time successful. Lumbini defending it strong, but that's the first momentum, and Antonians have moved.
So obstruction. You are unbound.
Obstruction. That's unforced. That's unforced. Lumbini opting for that quick ball, sending it wide. Should have given out. There was a player screaming on his right ear, Rashan.
Indeed, Shabit, there was also appeared to be a little bit of space on the outside. Nonetheless, back towards the inside, ball is in play. Bit of a missed tackle there.
No, ruck form, ruck form, ruck form. So ruck form.
Taken quickly once more by the Lumbini side.
Okay, 10,
Making
okay.
all the decisions here, given out, but taken down very quickly by the St. Anthony's player.
For me, Rishan, I think Lumbini should send the ball out quite early and too often, because they could clearly see there's gaps.
Line offside.
And the defense had not been the best by the Antonians. So, having an advantage.
Excellent observation, Shabit. That does
Line
indeed
offside.
seem to be the case. Lumbini does appear to have space on the outside.
Hold on.
Kick was a good decision, but brought charge down instantly.
Same
And
thing.
we go for the
I
previous
just send for multiple offside. So next time I had to go for option. Right? Go to speak to your team. We start with the penalty.
So that's another last warning by Ravin Alexander, talking to the skipper Vimukti. He wants to keep this game under control, opting for another quick tap. Lucky in that occasion.
Had plenty of time to send that out, Shabit, but decided to keep it. And possession is won by the St. Anthony's side.
Antonians have been brilliant with that jackal and arriving right into that ruck. But from the Lumbini College point of view, I would say they are slightly too late to give that ball away to the running player. And they do have some promising backs, so definitely back sending it out wide and making the right passes at the right time would have brought them a couple of tries earlier. So we have another prop coming in.
Boys, numbers क्या ना वो?
There's Alan Fraser making way. So we have a fresh tight head prop for the Antonians. So we're waiting for the ball. Unfortunately, the previous touch went quite far beyond the Nithawala Rugby Stadium territories.
Time back
We are
on.
back again.
Taken very well indeed by the St. Anthony's side.
No, no, no.
Still going on in the mall to give them time.
No, no, not collapsing.
Brought down, not much support. And Lumbini do very well to jackal that ball. Yet again taken quickly. There's space on the outside. Lumbini is going for it. A quick double. Lumbini is almost there. It's just out of reach.
Last two.
That's a very brave call to give away the possession, but I think he almost got a Amana Bank try. Quite unfortunate to let it go, but
Numbers can. 4 man.
this is what we've been talking about, Rashan. I think Lumbini have a promising backline, and they could have made more use of it.
Number 6.
So we can see the Antonians camp emptying their bench, trying all the combinations that they have. Possession gifted by the Antonians here.
Antonians maybe were a bit too confident going into that line out, take it straight from the number 1 jumping position. Possession is with Lumbini.
Stay back.
They choose the pick and go option. Bit high body position, brought down in the same place. St. Anthony's forwards doing well to keep the Lumbini side out of their territory.
Number 17.
Advantage in favor of Lumbini College for an offside. You're seeing the final few minutes of the game. A good offload. Recycled well. No advantage, says the referee.
Number 17.
Not a great sight going into the
Line
pocket.
outside.
I think that was the
Hold.
newcomer, number 17,
Okay.
for the Antonians.
Time back on. Penalty for line
Nirmal.
outside.
Not the best of the games that he want to remember. That's a brilliant try. That was a brilliant try by Lumbini College. Finally touching down by the big ball carrier for Lumbini.
Excellent effort by the Lumbini forwards. Phase after phase after phase. Got them through over the try line. Tisun Pereira once more, the big number 8, has been working above and beyond for his team. And once more it's Sachinta for the goal conversion.
No. Match over.
Unfortunate this time. That's the game, says the referee. And St. Anthony's College win by 6 points. So that is 31 points to 25. A convincing victory for them, but a brilliant fight by Lumbini College. And it's time for the perfect Swiss Tech perfect player of the match, Rashan. What are your thoughts? And for me, I think Dinuka Jayasundara, the big ball carrier, has been brilliant, and he deserves the Swiss Tech Player of the Award for that opening try and that couple of tries that he scored afterwards to keep this scoreboard ticking and make sure that they have a comfortable lead to walk away as the winners.
St. Anthony's outclassed you and outplayed you. Congratulations,
Built up the confidence for his team from the start after that early try from Lumbini.
And I think before we wrap up the proceedings, we have to remind our sponsors, especially when the game heats up. So do you. Rexona Sports Defense is specially designed for high performance men's fighting body odor while staying safe on skin. So whatever happens on the match, whatever the tough bodies, strategic kicks, make sure you stay safe and clean, and Rexona will help you do that. So having a look at the highlights on today's game. This was the opening statement on the second half by Lumbini College, coming back strong, scoring an Amana Bank try, followed by the gold conversion by Sachinta, and straight away Dinako Jayasundara crossing the whitewash to extend that lead, countering with the try. And this is that 3 points by Sachinta Induvara again. And the rolling maul, the famous clubhouse end try for the Antonians. And Daham putting his hand up again with that perfect kick. So that sums up the second half, and this is the breakdown that we have with both teams. 5 tries for the Antonians, getting that bonus point, and 3 for Lumbini. 3 conversions for 2 conversions and 2 penalties. So what a game. Lumbini will walk away with the first point for the season with that losing bonus point. And having a look at next week, it's an exciting week with cracker games, table toppers meeting St. Peter's versus Wesley up in Bambalapitia, and Ananda College meeting Mahanama in Ananda College grounds. Joes facing Prince of Wales at CRNFC, followed by DS Senanayaka College meeting Lumbini College at Havelock Park on 23rd, while Zahira will be locking horns against Thurston College at Zahira College grounds Maradana, and Royal College versus St. Thomas's. That's the match to watch, I would say, Reshan. A decider on the group who will walk away into the cup segment. And Sumangala versus St. Anthony's College here in Kandy. So that will be for the plate segment. I would say they'll be carrying forward that point. And Kingswood College versus Science College at Trinity College grounds Pallekelle. And the big game on 24th, that is Isi Patana meeting Trinity. Big powerhouses, clinical rugby, and the best out of the best. So we have a great week ahead, and definitely bringing you live action through Sri Lanka's #1 sports network, Papare TV. And signing off today from Nitawala, I'm Shabit Mutalif, and alongside me
is Rashan Odia. Thank you very much for joining us on thepapare.com, and have a lovely evening.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
3, 2, 1, roll.
This is Sri Lankaවේ අංකික ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග.
Welcome back to the Papare.
Welcome to the live broadcast on ThePapare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.
Built for every season. Customizable. Lightweight. Made to last beautifully. Alumex fencing system.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්. ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
That was summer refresh when the train gonna go.
Like night go, pocket perfume, youth ekata go ekak.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Move Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love rugby.
live rugby
Prima Kotimi. Fun tamai.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා. ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට
For passion, a competitive spirit is for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right, real energy.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
Perfectly Swiss-Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss-Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
Kitchen එක ආබාන්ස් කරන්නේ දැන් වයිෆුත් හැපි එකේ ඉන්නේ වයිෆ් හැපි කරන්න කිචන් එක ආබාන්ස් කරන්න
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Move Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Perfectly Swiss-Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Let's KFC
Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
Captain Cool, Captain Cool, Captain Cool.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes to fresh.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
හඳුන්වාදන කීල්ස් ක්‍රෙස්ට් සෝස් රස දෙකකින් ටොමාටෝ රසෙන් සහ නයිමිරිස් රසෙන් කීල්ස් ක්‍රෙස්ට් නිවසින් පාවිච්චිට පහසු වෙනස්ම හැඩයකින් යුත් රසකාර කඩංගු නැති හලල් සහතිකයලා කීල්ස් ක්‍රෙස්ට් සෝස් රසගුණ සපිරි කෑම මොහොතකට.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
Built for every season. Customizable. Lightweight. Made to last beautifully. Alumex fencing system.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
අබාන්ස් ෆ්‍රිජ් කියන්නේ අබාන්ස් ෆ්‍රිජ් කියන්නේ පවුලට හරිම ෆ්‍රිජ් එකක්. අබාන්ස් ෆැමිලි එකට හරියන අපේ රටේ ෆ්‍රිජ් එක.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
සැරටම එන්ජොයි කරන්න පාටි එකට ගෝ.
Night Go. Pocket perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes to fresh.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi Fun Tamari.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.